So children, today we are going to do the glimpses of the rivers of West Bengal. Now we know that Ganga is the most important river of West Bengal. It is the principal river over here. It begins to flow from the caves of Gomukh in the Himalayas in Uttarakhand, and then it travels further down into the northern plains. After crossing the Rajmahal hills of Bihar, it enters into West Bengal. Now, near Dhulian in Murshidabad district, the distributary enters Bangladesh known as the Podda. So, here you can see in the map that the Ganga river has entered West Bengal, and from Murshidabad it has entered into Bangladesh with the name of Podda. Okay. Now, the other branch flows downwards, that is to the south of West Bengal, as flows into the north-south direction, which is called the Bhagirathi Hooghly, which is one of the distributaries of the river Ganga. So then, the Bhagirathi Hooghly is the most important river of West Bengal. Now, the other rivers which are flowing over here in the north of West Bengal are all snow-fed rivers because they are coming down from the hills of the north, that is mainly the Himalayas, the mountains. Now, the rivers of North India are mainly snow-fed, and these rivers are Tista, Torsha, Mahananda, Jaldhaka, Sankosh, Raidak, Rangit and Mechi. Now, most of these rivers rise from the melted snow or melt waters of the Himalayas. These rivers flow from north to south direction. The Tista, Torsha, Jaldhaka and Raidak, after flowing through the northern districts of Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri and Cooch Behar, they join Brahmaputra and Jamuna rivers in Bangladesh. The Atrey river then passes through the Dinajpur district and joins the Jamuna in Bangladesh. The Mahananda drains into the larger part of North Bengal plains and joins the Ganga. So over here you can see these rivers only, the main rivers of North Bengal. The names that I just now said has been shown in the map over here. So, and where they have come and joined, whether Ganga or in Podda, or whether they have come and joined the Jamuna river. Now the Tista is the largest river of North Bengal. Okay, the Mahananda also rises from Mahaldiram range of Darjeeling district. It is the longest river of North Bengal, the Mahananda. The Jaldhaka is the longest river of the Jalpaiguri district. It is joined by several tributaries like Diana, Bindu Khola, Biru Khola, etc. So most of these rivers are all mountainous streams, and these rivers floods every year, and so dam has been constructed for controlling these rivers and for generating hydel power also. So this is all about the main rivers of the North Bengal. Next we move on to the rivers of the western part of West Bengal, that is in the rain-fed rivers. Now these are coming from the western plateau side. Now the rivers of the western parts of West Bengal are mainly Damodar, Mayurakshi, Ajay, Kongshaboti and Roop Narayan. You can see some of the rivers over here. Damodar and Shilai, all these are coming down from the western plateau area. They originate from the Chotanagpur plateau and they flow to join the Bhagirathi Hooghly river. These are all seasonal rivers because they are all rain-fed during the rainy seasons. Now dams have been constructed also along over these rivers to control flood and to generate hydel power for irrigation, pisciculture and other purposes. So that is about the western rivers or the west flowing rivers, and we have it which flows in the western part of West Bengal. The next we have is the tidal rivers, that the rivers which are found in the south of Bengal or in the Bengal Delta area, that is they move into the Bay of Bengal. So these are called the tidal rivers. Now the rivers in which the tides rise and fall are called the tidal rivers. The rivers of the southern delta of West Bengal are of this kind. The main rivers which are found over here are Ichamoti, Matla, Vidya, Vidyadhari, Saptamukhi, Raimangal, Piali and Gosaba. The rivers flow slowly into the sea and with alternate rise and the fall of the tides. So some of the rivers you can see over here, these are all distributaries. Okay, now at the high tides, these rivers are full and they overflow their banks. The southern parts where the rivers meet the sea are very wide. Hence, during the high tides, the tidal water approaches the rivers and move up to the rivers like a wall of water, forming the tidal bores. So this part is the delta part of West Bengal, that is the southern part of West Bengal. Now I hope you have understood the major types of rivers, and we have categorized them into the north flowing rivers of West Bengal, the western flowing rivers of West Bengal and the southern tidal rivers of West Bengal. So I think you have understood this part. So we will move on to the next portion, that is the major water resources of West Bengal, in the next class. Thank you.